Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Hopefully you guys are having a better, or hopefully you guys have a better week than I am. It was nice having off Monday, not having work because of President's Day. That's awesome, but back to the grind was just, work was fine. Nothing wrong with work, but today, whatever you want to say, it's like little after midnight right now on Wednesday morning. So I haven't even gone to bed or anything like that. So I'm still thinking like in today mode. I'm still thinking like Tuesday mode. Everything seemed fine. And then I go to, record a video, and I hadn't actually really done anything like this yet on this phone that I really was noticing. I'm having an issue with the camera. There was an issue on Listia. We'll get into that at the end of this video. I'm not going to bore you guys with that right away because some of you guys probably don't care. And if you guys want to stay to the end of the video and hear everything I got to complain about, we'll talk about that. But I don't have too much to show you guys. I just ran out to Goodwill, picked up a few things here. So we'll just take a look at that, and then we'll get into all the fun I was having yesterday. So, all right, let's get down to it. So, for $1.97, I ended up picking up some Jay-Z here. This being Magna Carta. I don't know really much about this CD. I don't know what's on here. And it's, of course, tapes. Does it have like a track listing? Oh, why do they like just make a stupid regular case? Like, I hate these things. And everything's like blanked out. Like, what is all this crap? Like, really? Like, okay. So I don't even know what track listings are on here. I have no, I mean, maybe I know, a song or something that's on here. Okay, I guess these are the songs, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I probably don't know any of these songs. As far as Jay-Z goes, I kind of, like, was sort of digging his music when he, like, first came out, and, I still listen to some of that stuff, like the Black Album and stuff like that. Like, cool, but, I don't know too much about, like, his, like, modern stuff, but it was $2, so I grabbed it. We'll see. Maybe I'll like it. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. This was cool, though. This was also $2, so $1.97. This was an awesome find. This is Death Row's Snoop Doggy Dogg Greatest Hits. Look at that. How cool is that? Nothing But a G Thing, Head Doctor, Gin and Juice, East Side Party, Murder Was a Case They Gave Me, and so on and so forth. I mean, just absolutely awesome. You guys can already kind of maybe see what's going on there with my issues with my camera. So this is awesome. $2 for this. That was a steal. I was pretty excited about picking up some Snoop Dogg. That was really cool. Then also for $1.97, you guys know me, I'm just a sucker for like bonus DVDs because I just don't see them as much as I used to. I mean, I've said this to you guys many times before. Back in the day, you used to go into like usually you see like Walmart used to do it, but you'd always go into a Walmart or something like that, and it'd be like the DVD would come out, and then next to it, like stuck to it with a like usually shrink wrapped and stuff like that, and with a little piece of tape or whatever, was a bonus DVD. You don't see that too much these days. I mean, you occasionally do, but not so much. So I'm just a sucker for bonus DVDs. I just like they take me back. I love collecting them, even though usually the bonus content is on like the Blu-ray I have. I don't care. So I picked up the bonus DVD for Arthur's Christmas with some Justin Bieber. Ooh. Includes Justin Bieber music videos for Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I'm sure that's great. I'm sure it's on my Blu-ray as well. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. I didn't check my Blu-ray. So Justin Bieber music video, Santa's soldiers dive into the control chaos of Santa's army, yada yada yada, and the Christmas family tree from Arthur and Steve to Santa and Grandpa. So interesting. So some little bonus features there. Again, these are probably on the Blu-ray release of this I have. Probably. I mean, it says exclusive bonus DVD content, so maybe not. But then again, you see, depending on you read that, exclusive bonus DVD content, like, ooh, it's exclusive content only on this DVD, or exclusive content to DVD in the sense that on Blu-ray, this is on Blu-ray, but only this DVD is the only way you're going to have this content on DVD, on that format. I don't know. Who knows? But it's really cool. It was $2. It was a perfect condition, and I just love these bonus DVDs, so I grabbed it. And that's almost it, but the last thing I grabbed, saved the best for last. This is pretty cool. This was only $3.99, which is awesome. This is Xena Warrior Princess 10th, oh my god, 10th Anniversary Collection 7-disc set. Look at that. And I'm not kidding, guys. $3.99. Again, guys, see an issue I'm having? We'll explain that in a little bit. So, that is awesome. So, very, very cool. It opens up, all kinds of cool artwork. Oh, just goes on and on and on. I'm not going to open this whole thing up. But very cool. So, 7-disc set. I think what makes this so special are some special features that aren't on the season releases. And I believe, most of the episodes, if not all of them, come with a commentary. I think, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I only quickly looked up some information on this, but from what I gathered, that's what this is. It's kind of like just special content and some kind of like a best of episode release with commentary and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So just a fun little collectible set here. I only had the first 4 seasons of Xena on DVD. I still need the rest of them. So very, very awesome. Just a fun collectible set with some exclusive bonus content and whatnot. That's pretty awesome. $4 for that. That was a steal. That was a really good find. I was pretty blown away by that. So that was it. That was everything I grabbed from my local Goodwill. I guess I just kind of ran out there quickly. They didn't really have much to offer. The lady who runs behind the counter, who's just always there, she recognizes me at this point. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we haven't really put anything new out." I was like, "That's okay." So I still found some stuff, so that's cool. So, all right, guys, that was it for what I picked up. But now just for some fun little stories. First off, as I mentioned, you guys might be noticing an issue I'm having, and that is, you guys know I record, as I said many times before, I record all these videos on my phone. For maybe a month, I recorded my videos with an actual HD camera, and I hated it. It didn't work. The picture quality was not as good as my phone. The audio quality was not as good. It was crap. I actually tried 2 different cameras, and they were both crap. I hated them. So I went to my phone, and I've never gone back. 5 years now using just an iPhone to record these videos. It works perfectly. It's awesome. However, I got my new phone, my new 6S, which is what I'm talking to you guys on now, and I hadn't really noticed anything wrong with it. I did when I got it. It was whatever iOS was on it. And I updated to the latest iOS, and I took my old phone, my 5S, and I hadn't updated the iOS on that yet, so I updated it. And I thought everything was fine, perfect, until one thing I've noticed, and that is you might notice that I'm clear. I'm looking good right now. I'm sharp and crisp and clear, but look at where do I want to show you? Look at where it says explicit content. Or I should show you maybe the words. I'm clicking on my phone right now trying to get this in focus. It's not focusing, guys. That's blurry. Can you guys tell? I can tell. That's blurry. That's not crisp and clear. It has never done that before. I've never had that issue before where, I usually keep my camera. I usually have it actually focused on right there on the my 8mm film projector. I usually have my kind of focused on that, so it's I'm kind of in the middle and stuff like that, and it works out. Plus, it's good for lighting. And I show you guys stuff like this all the time. That's why when I show you stuff, I'm not usually like this. I'm usually like that, so it can focus. Right now, this is the CD is Snoop Dogg's face is right in the middle of the focus square. So that's why I usually have it there. It works fine. And I show you guys, I'm like, okay, look at all the cool track listings, and I'll go like that, and the camera will focus in on them, and you're good to go. It's not doing that. It's not focusing. I think this is considered a front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera. Rear-facing camera works fine. I'm not having an issue with that. Front-facing one here, the one I use, that's the one I'm having an issue with. And it only happened after I updated the iOS on this phone, and it's happening on my my 5S as well. Because I was like, oh, what's going on? I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'll just record this video on my 5S. Popped it out. I'm having the same issue. So the iOS apparently did something to the rear, or again, I think this is a front-facing camera. They call it. Apparently did something to the front-facing camera where it's not focusing. I opened my, I tried just taking a photo, wouldn't do it. I even opened the camera up in in Instagram and stuff like that. It wasn't focusing. The Instagram little focus logo was just kind of going in and out. It wouldn't actually focus. So I'm having that issue. I called iTunes. They're like, oh, here, how to restore your phone. They did all this stuff. It didn't work. And, or called Apple on iTunes. It's called Apple. And they did all their stuff and it didn't work. And I have basically, at noon today, Wednesday, I'm going to have to go in and do take my phone into an Apple store, my local Apple store, and be like, what's going on? And I don't know if they're going to give me a new phone, Or what? I have no idea. I guess that's not... I guess at this point that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because I did just buy this phone. If they have to give me a new one, whatever. The only downfall is I kind of wanted to keep my 5S. I can technically trade my 5S in for like $100. Target was saying I could trade in for like $100, which is cool. I mean, $100 is awesome. I mean, you only get a gift card, but hey, it's $100 and, you know, movies I could buy or something like that from Target. Cool. But I wanted to keep it for my trips to Disney. And the reason was, I'll explain this, the reason is because I didn't like bringing my laptop with me last year. I did not use my laptop last year because I didn't edit any videos while I was down there. I waited until I got home to do any editing. I shot, just straight through videos, no editing. And if I do need to do any like simple editing, I have an app on my phone now that does let me do editing pretty well. I mean, it's simple editing. It's very easy editing, but it does let me edit to extent that I can get away with. I can't do anything too fancy, but I can work with it. And I don't need to bring my laptop with me. Bringing my laptop with me to Disney World is a hassle now. It's bulky. I don't have to do it. It doesn't serve me any purpose whatsoever. I can do everything I need on my phone, except one slight problem. That is, if I want to shoot video for you guys, because I'm thinking, I'm going to do my daily sickness videos, but I'm thinking, well, maybe I want to do maybe like a hunting video, or, something like, I don't know. Maybe what if I want to shoot some stuff that I'm not going to necessarily put into a daily sickness while I'm there, but maybe when I get home, I'll do, maybe I want to do a daily sickness where I show you guys like a whole big edited video or something like that. Like, what if I want to do that? Or any photos I want to take. What if I'm taking like a bunch of photos while I'm down there and it starts, fill up my iPhone? I need to get rid of that stuff. I can't keep that all on my phone. I need to take that off, which is what I did last year. At the end of every day, I took all my video and all my my photos and transferred them onto my laptop. So my thought was, if I shoot daily sickness videos with my 6S, but then any like other video I want to shoot or any other photos I want to take, I'll use my 5S. That's going to be empty. There's going to be like no apps on it, no nothing on it. It's going to be almost, completely empty. I'll have maybe like 60, 50 something gigs on there to use. That'll be cool. I won't fill that up. That'll be fine. I can just shoot all kinds of stuff on there, fill that, not fill it up, but put a bunch of stuff in there, and then good to go. So that's what I was thinking about doing. But if it gets to the point where they're like, we need to give you a new phone, something, it's done, there's something wrong with the camera, it'd just be cheaper for us to give you a new phone. I'm not, they're probably not going to do that with my 5S, because my 5S is out of warranty at this point. I've had this thing for like a couple years now. They're probably not going to do that. So I guess I will, at that point, I will sell it then to Target, and they can do what they want with it. It just sucks. I was kind of planning on keeping it for that reason. So that kind of sucks. So I don't know. I'll probably give you guys an update tomorrow as to what's going to happen. But it just stinks because, I mean, like I said, like, it's just not focusing. And that's not cool. That is definitely not okay. It's not going to work for a lot of stuff. So I need to get that fixed. So I think I had to do something with the iOS because, like I said, everything was working fine until I updated this phone and my old phone. And then all of a sudden, hey, the camera didn't work. So I don't think that's a coincidence. And they just both, something went wrong. It's the iOS. So that sucks. So that's that. Another fun story quickly. And it got resolved, which is great. But crazy lady on Listia. Oh my God. So on Listia, you guys know, big fan of Listia. Unfortunately, Listia is the internet. And when it comes to the internet, I always say the best thing about the internet is also the worst thing about the internet. And that is people. Because, you guys, I love you guys. You're so nice and you're awesome. And I love being friends with you and you're so friendly and you're cool and everything like that. But then you got like trolls and you got like just douchebag people. There's a lot of awesome, amazing people on the internet. And there's a lot of like a-hole people on the internet. It's just how it goes. It's maybe like 50-50. Well, this is one of the a-hole people. And Listia, 75% of the time, 90%, I should say 75%, like 90% of the time, nice people, great feedback, everything goes well. If I can't tell you any times there's been like an issue where like something's got lost in the mail or something like that, and the person's really nice and they don't even like cause a stink, they just refund my points. There's some really nice people on there. I love Listia, very, very nice community. But you have people like this crazy lady who, I won, this sucks too, I won a Game Boy game off her, an original black and white Game Boy game off her, Super Star Wars for the Game Boy. I wanted that so bad. And for whatever reason, the bidding didn't go high on it. Like, it went to like maybe like 50 something thousand points, which is not a lot of points for Listia. That should have gone for like well over 100,000 points. But it only went to like 50 something thousand points. I bid on it. I won it. I was like, holy crap, I can't believe I won this. I figured I was going to be outbid. I won it. That was awesome. So I was so excited. All I got in the mail was an envelope, nothing inside. The reason for that, and I do work in a mailroom, not for the United States Postal Service, but I work in a mailroom, and I know how all the mail works. I've been doing it for 13 years now. Crazy. Unfortunately, you can't stick, I can't stick this remote in a regular envelope that I would send you like a letter in. It doesn't work that way. Like, you just can't do that. Those envelopes are made for like a couple pieces of folded paper. You can't stick something, hard and thick and it's not pliable. You can't stick that in there. So what happens is either it's going to get jammed in the sorting machines at the post office. It could get damaged because it'll like smush it. I've seen that. I've actually had a Game Boy game with me smushed, but it was a really cool Game Boy game, and I was like, I kind of just want to keep this. I don't want to give it away, so I just super glued it back together, and it worked fine. Or in this case, I've had this happen to me like 2 or 3 times now since I started collecting about a year ago, and I've been winning Game Boy games off Listia. So yeah, this has already happened like 2 or 3 times before. What happens is the machine, the sorting machine, when it compresses, it literally just like this is sitting inside the envelope. The machine just goes whoosh and just rips it out, and then the envelope goes this way, that just goes that way, and who knows, falls on the conveyor belt or wherever this goes. I don't know. So it literally just rips it straight out of the envelope. In fact, a lot of times when I do, because people send me stuff like that all the time, when they do send me envelopes, a lot of times you can see where like the Game Boy games like kind of like starting to like tear out of the packaging or the envelope a lot. So anyway, what happened is, long story short, sorry. What happened is that's what happened. The game got ripped out of it. It was gone. I got a blank envelope with like a hole in the side, and it just ripped out. So I filed a claim, which basically means, I contact her, the lady in Listia, and say like, okay, I like my points back because here's what happens. And I was really nice. I was polite. I'm never a dick. I'm never like, oh, you're stupid. Why did you package it this way? No, I'm not like that. I politely explained what happened, and then I also, again, very politely, not rude or anything, I explained to her, I work in the mail industry, and I explained to her, what happened and how, you shouldn't package stuff like that, and that sounds mean, but I worded better. I just explained to her. I basically very nicely explained to her what happened and how in the future she could rectify that from happening again. She flips out. Like, I get this, like, I don't get just like a little message back from her. I get this huge, she denies the claim, which I was figuring she was going to do anyway. I get this huge message from her. And she's flipping out, saying I'm trying to steal points from her, and she's like flipping out. She's like, Listia moderators, if you give him his points back, I will never sell Listia again. And she's saying I'm scamming her, and I'm what's ruining Listium. I'm like, oh my god, this lady's crazy. And don't you dare tell me how to package my what I sell. I know what I'm doing, and blah blah blah. It was crazy. I was just like, oh my god. And then she was like saying like I'm being like rude and disrespectful by telling her like how to package stuff, and like I'm like, I'm being rude? Like you just threw a hissy fit. And this lady said she's like 60-something-year-old like grandmother. She threw like this hissy fit and freaked out and called me said I was stealing from her and a thief and a scammer and everything like that. And I was like, oh my god, like this lady's nuts. And yet I'm the insulting one. I was like, okay. So, I just let the mods do whatever they had to do. They figured it out. They ended up giving my points back, because I sent them pictures of, like, the envelope and explained to them what happened and whatnot, and they were cool. The moderators are cool in Listia. But this lady, like, just lost it, and, like, I got a couple messages. It wasn't just one long message. It was, like, a long message, and then, like, little time would pass, and she'd, like, flip out again, and then, like, flip out again. And, like, I just kept getting these little messages from her. She was, like, nuts. Crazy lady. But here's the thing. This isn't just the first time this has happened. I ended up going on her, I went to her Listia page, checked her feedback. She has had multiple, at least like 5 other times where something has happened. Either something never showed up, which is probably because of something like this, and a couple other times where the person said like the packaging wasn't done correctly, and I guess they got their item, but it was like kind of like crushed. One lady said something about like there wasn't like enough posters put on one of the envelopes and stuff like that, which it's another thing too. if you send, again, something like this in a plastic envelope, I mean, this is big. I shouldn't be showing that. I should, even something like this. It's called non-machinable. You can't send this as a letter. Even though it's in a letter envelope, you can't send it as a letter. It might fit into an envelope, a letter size envelope, but it's called it has a non-machinable surcharge. It's like a 22-cent surcharge. You have to do that because it's a non-machinable piece and it gets stamped non-machinable, and some of the times it doesn't go through the machine. This is the thing. If you're gonna put it in, you got to realize that the United States Postal Service isn't the sharpest tools in the shed. You could stamp it non-machinable. You could put an extra stamp on it. If it's in one of those envelopes, it might still just get thrown in with the rest of the letters. It's gonna happen. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you have to do. So like, this lady does not know what she's doing, and has the nerve to like flip out on me and stuff. So I don't know if she's gonna. I highly doubt it, but I would love it if she just stuck to her guns and refused to ever sell anything on Listia again and just got off Listia because Listia gave me my points back and whatnot. And oh my god, it sucks. Yeah, I was trying to scam her out of 50 something thousand points. Like, again, that's not a lot for. That's like when I sell a DVD on Listia, that's like how much I get. So like when I scammed her out of like one DVD sell, like, come on. I post like 2 items on Listia every day. I've been doing it for the past like 2 years now. So yeah, it's not like I spent like 300,000 points. I mean, then I could be like, well, I can understand maybe why she thinks I'm trying to scam her. But anyway, so it was ridiculous. Just a crazy day because she was just flipping out and whatnot, and I got the camera issue now. I get that fixed. Hopefully that's good. And just a crazy day. So thank you guys. If you're still watching this, leave a comment below. Leave a comment that says still watching, because I'm just curious how many people stuck through this and didn't go away after I showed you all this stuff. But anyway, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to ramble. I like to use you guys to get things off my chest, and just have some crazy stories related to cinema. Listia, my camera issues, and yeah, so I'll let you guys know how everything goes with my camera, whether they had to give me a new phone or what, but we can't have this. Again, look, I assure you, see my phone wobbling? I'm clicking on my phone. It's not focusing. That is all, and it's not like I'm like this. Like, obviously it's not going to focus on that, but holding it like back here, it's always focused before. So I don't know. And that's the other thing. A lot of you guys always ask me, like, why are you always clicking your phone? Sometimes, you focus in your phone and then you hit record, and for whatever reason, like, the focusing, like, just goes, okay, now we're not going to focus. I'm going to focus in the middle now. It's like, whatever. So I got to click back up here to get the focus back where I want the focus. So if you see me every now and then clicking my phone, it's because the focus went away to, like, right there where I want it. So that's it. So, all right, I'm really gonna go now, guys. Sorry, I just had to get that stuff off my chest. It's just been a crap day. It's just crap evening. Like I said, the day was fine. I had nothing wrong with the day. It wasn't until the afternoon started, maybe like 6, 7 o'clock, that I was just like, oh my god. I didn't even watch a movie. I did not watch a movie, and I watch a movie every single night, and I didn't get to watch anything because I was just so busy doing stuff with my phone, and I was on the phone with Apple and doing all this stuff through my computer and whatnot. It was crazy. So, oh well, it is what it is. Hopefully this will all get fixed tomorrow. I gotta take a half day of work tomorrow too to go to Apple and get this fixed. So awesome. So all right, guys, anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you are still watching, leave a comment down below. Leave a still watching comment. I'm curious who's still into this 25 minutes later, who's still listening to me ramble on. So, all right, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button if you're still watching. And also, if you want to see new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button. Usually I don't ramble quite this much. Usually it's more me just showing you stuff I picked up. But hey, like I said, gotta get some stuff on my chest every now and then. Spreadshirt.com, cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com, Patreon / cinemasickness. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better one for me. Or should I say today will be a better one for me? I don't know. Like I said, I'm recording this very early in the morning. I'm going to go. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.